Good evening. How are we all doing? Sorry, you know what? I actually like to leave people hanging on. I like listening to that intro music, and I could technically start the stream earlier, but I just like to kind of let you hang on for a wee bit. So how the hell are you? Listen, I'm conscious. Wait a minute. I'm conscious that these live streams might be getting a wee bit tedious because I've been doing quite a lot of them off late. I mean, I did. What did I do? I did my live Friday Waffle, and did I not do another live stream earlier on as well? Yeah, I did my playing the C64. That was last week, I think it was, or was that the week before? Can't remember. And then obviously I did the live Friday Waffle as well, and then I'm doing another one just 2 days later. Now let me open my browser up and see if we've got anybody in tonight. Yep, I've got 8 people in. Lovely jubbly. Who have we got? Michael Jensen, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Scullery and Adam, how you doing, man? This is getting to be a bit of a habit, this. Yeah, like I says, please let me know if these live streams get dull, because I mean I do enjoy doing them. They're always really good fun. But I don't. One thing I absolutely don't want to do is become boring with them, because you know I like to always kind of mix up my videos that I put out, and I think it's just way too easy just to do a live stream. But like I says, if you get fed up with them, you can just not watch them. I think that's probably the best finger in the bathwater is if people are not watching them, then I'll realise I'm probably making too many of them, if that makes any. Evening, Vinny, how you doing, man? So yeah, hopefully Steve is going to be joining us tonight, because it was Steve that asked me if I could do one of these live streams and play Acornsoft games. Doug, question for you, Al. Do you reckon the Spectrum Next will reinvigorate the retro scene? I don't know. I don't know if it's something that's going to reinvigorate. I mean, the retro scene has obviously, it's become a lot more popular probably in the last maybe, I don't know, 5 years. Is it starting to get a bit stale? I don't know. One thing that annoyed me, I put out the Spectrum Next video, and I've got to say, wow, I think that's easily going to be my most watched video. I mean, it's up to almost 5,000 views, and that's only 2 days. Christ knows why, because it's not a particularly good video. It's just me talking about it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was a couple of negative comments. By and large, the overall response for the Spectrum Next has been fantastic. But one guy posted and he says he didn't see the point. Well, one guy said, "What a pointless video," and I thought, really? And his idea behind that was it was a pointless video because Joe Public couldn't buy them. I'm Joe Public. I bought one. And my reply to him was, if somebody was to unearth some obscure one-off console computer, because nobody else can get to buy one, does that mean it's a pointless video? I'm sure there's multiple videos about the what do you call it? What the hell was that famous painting? What's that famous painting? I can't even bloody hell. As I'm getting older, my memory is getting worse. What's it called? The Mona Lisa. Yeah, Mona Lisa. There is only one Mona Lisa painting. So would that mean that if somebody did a video about the Mona Lisa, that it's a pointless video? But that wasn't the one that annoyed me. One guy said he didn't see the point of the Next, because they said it was a wasted opportunity. It could have been made for 30 quid. You know, you could put a Raspberry Pi in it, blah blah blah, and sell it for 30 quid. And I think people just miss the point. In some ways, emulation is kind of making people expect things for nothing. They want things, you know, for not a lot of money. So yeah, if you want to play the Spectrum for not a lot of money, get yourself a Spectrum Next. But the big thing for me with the Spectrum Next is it's a brand new computer. You know, it doesn't do anything else. It doesn't do anything else other than play Spectrum games. I'm sure it can probably be changed to do that. But the fact that it is a brand new computer that's just been released, and to me that's super exciting. It's like getting to buy a Commodore Amiga, or getting to buy that feeling you got when you first opened, a Spectrum, or first opened your Atari 2600. It's given people that real warm fuzzy feeling of opening up a brand new machine, and I've not had that since the Amiga. 200 quid, well, it was, how much was it? It's 180 quid. And again, somebody said, oh, it's a lot of money, but it's the price of a, what do you call it? It's the price of a Switch Lite, so I don't know. People, it's that's the thing that annoys me about the retro gaming scene, and it's probably prevalent in other kind of hobbies, but for every bit of good that happens in the retro scene, there's always people that are going to say it's crap, it's overpriced, whatever, If you don't like it, don't buy it, simple as that. And like I said, you can quite easily put together, you can run a Spectrum emulator, you can put a Raspberry Pi, and you can play a Spectrum in that for not very much. How you doing, Steve? I was just wondering where you were. I was deliberately talking shite because you were the one that wanted this stream. Anyway, as I says, I think the Spectrum Next is awesome. I was playing it earlier on. I did actually record some footage, but the quality is crap. But I'll probably still put it out because most of the quality that I have is crap anyway. EDB007th, just find my old Atari 800 1050 drive, tape drive, and Hayes 15600 baud modem in my old main garage. A box of discs as well. Excellent. Is it the original big tank version of the Atari 800? I've got one of these. It's an awesome machine. It weighs an absolute ton. But awesome machine. But I'm loving the Next, and you're all right, Doug. I'll hang on to it just now if you don't mind. But that's what always gets me when people put out videos about new stuff, exciting stuff. There's always going to be somebody that's like, oh, it's crap, whatever. Then don't make it. I don't understand it at all. Anyway, listen, I've been waffling quite enough. I'm going to really be sticking to an 8 o'clock deadline. So you've seen the title. This is going to be, what did I call it? It's an Acornsoft special. Now, let's have a look. I've got my game base opened up, so whoops a daisy, I've just made that full screen, which I didn't want. So, right, I've got my game base opened up and I've got it set to Acornsoft. So what I'm planning to do, there's quite a few games. In fact, there's a lot of games. What I think I'll do is I will play each game just once. I think that's about the best way to do it. So I've got my joystick plugged in. So to kick things off, let me open up the first one. Now you're alright, Adam. I think we might bypass Elite, or we might just shoot one ship. Right. So the first one is. Hang on a second. I need to get this configured so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Well, wait a minute. I need to. Right, I need to, what do I need to do? I need to go to video capture device image, and I need to add a window, I think it is. Window capture, okay, and then what we want to do is we want to go to the emulator, which is BeepM, and hopefully you can now see this. Right, you can move over there. Right. Now I cannot vouch for the quality. You know what, I actually noticed that, Vinny. I had, I wish it was next weekend. I noticed I hadn't changed the title. So hopefully I've now changed it to Acorn Special Thing. Right, so this first game, what is this called? This is called Acheton. Yeah, press H for hint. Or spacebar to start. Let's just batter straight in. Batter straight in, I should say. Insert database disk. What? Now hopefully you can see in here this okay. Oh, bloody hell, it's a text adventure. Right, we might just bypass this. We'll play this one for about a minute. You're standing at the road. Sorry, you're standing at the end of a road. A good road, no less, leading westwards into a forest. There's a farmhouse to the north. To the east is an open field, and to the south is a slight depression. Right, let's go to let's head north. Yeah, that is not me making that noise, by the way. Right, we're now apparently in the hallway. Right, shall we skip? Right, okay, Steve, since this one is for you, shall we skip the text adventures? Right, okay. Steve wants us to skip the text adventures, and I'm all for that. Right, the next one is called Arcade Action. Right, okay. Right, what shall we start off with? Let's go for some invaders. Right, you better press evening, Neil. 1 or 2 players. Well, since I'm a sad man and I've not got any pals, it's going to have to be... Is it going to recognise the joystick? No, it's not. Right, so ZX moves. Hey, right, there we go. Right, I can't actually hear any sound, so wait a minute. There we go, how's that? It's like playing Space Invaders and teletext. Right, we'll just... I think we'll play one level of this and then we'll move on. In fact, I think that's quite enough actually, because we've got a lot of games to get through. Can you actually put VSync on? I mean, it's playing fine this end. Right, control end to come out of that. Right, okay. I don't know if we can escape. Ah, there we go. Right, 1 or 2 players. Ah, bollocks. Escape. Escape. Right, okay, it looks like we're going to have to reload the game. Yeah, this is indeed. It's we're having an Acornsoft special, right. So we'll load up Arcade Action. And what we'll do is we'll play one more. Right, Steve, what game do you want me to play in this? We've got Invaders, got Breakout, Dodgems, or Snake. I'll let you pick. We'll play one more, I think, and then we'll move on to something else. Right, when Steve's making his mind up, I'll just... Right, okay, since Steve's not responding, I think we'll go for Michael's choice. We'll go for Dodgems. Right, and it's a clone of Head On, I think it's called. Unfortunately, it's not going to be. It's not going to use the joystick. Right, have we seen enough of this game? Because I can't actually play it. I don't even know what one I'm. Right, I don't know the keys. Right, you know what? Enough of that bollocks. Let's move on, I think. Right, come out of that. Right, next one. Ah, no, I do. Excuse me, I do remember this. This is Arcadians. Now, I don't know, were all Acornsoft games, were they all Mode 7 or whatever it is, Mode 5? Right, fire to joystick menu. Like, let's see if I can get the joystick. Right. Oh. Very nice. Even the Commodore 64 never really had a good Galaxian until what do you call it? Oh, I can't even remember the name. Not Gapless. What's the name of that shoot 'em up that came out fairly recently? Ah, balls. Galencia. Yeah, Galencia is an awesome shoot 'em up for the C64, but there was never really a good Galaxian game on the C64. Bloody hell. Ah, so were you an actual a BBC owner then, Adam, were you? Right, let's go for another go, I think. Yeah, if you had a game like this back in '82, you'd have been absolutely made up. I mean, it really does. Ah, balls, right. I've just started using the keyboard, I think. How do we change? Right, there we go. Right, I'm using keyboard. Sir Lancelot. You know what, this is actually a lot harder than an arcade one. Right, okay, that's actually a really good game. Pity I'm so pish at it. Right, we need to move on because I've got lots of games. Right, Aviator, black and white or colour. Oh, right, okay. We'll just load this one. I mean, this is a flight simulator, I think. Was this not written by Jeff Crammond? I think it was. We'll give it a go. Right, this is... Right, you know, I'm probably not going to play this for very long. Right, someday remember all the keys. Engine on, off, increase thrust. So T-E-W. Ah, bollocks. Right, Steve, I'm going to have to rely on you to tell me all the keys. So T, I think. I can't even remember what it said. Right. What the hell happened there? Right, I can't even remember what the keys were. Right, I think because of that, I think we're going to have to move on. I do remember this game, and I'm sure it was Jeff Crammond that wrote it. So probably technically it's very good. Is there a demo mode possibly on it? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're going to have to move on. Right, next up is Bandit. I love that loading screen. I noticed why is the screen kind of pushed to the right? Is that the way it's supposed to be? You'll notice, see how the Bandit, I think there's something going on with the settings. Wait a wee minute. Video resizable display type. PAL. No, that's not made any difference. Yeah, it looks like the screen's kind of cut off at the right. Just bear with me while I mess about. Borders small, full. I don't know. Right, see, that's kind of pushed it. I don't know what's going on here. There's kind of a black border. It's bigger at the left hand side. Video borders, I'll put them back to small. In fact, I'll try turning the borders off. Borders, none. Right, okay. Is that kind of alright? Does that look okay? Right, we'll give this a go. Is that alright? Is that kind of a wee bit better? What I'll do is once I've come out of this, in fact, hang on a second, I'll just make that a wee bit bigger. See what I mean? It's kind of, it's too far to the right, but it looks like that in the emulator as well. Right, okay, let's batter on. I'm spending way too much time fanning about. Right, ZX, left and right, and return fire. Alternatively, we can use a joystick. Except it doesn't work. Right, it looks like this is Space Invaders. Right, I presume these are the bandits. What the hell is that? These are the bandits and they're trying to get to the bank. And instead of bases, you've got cactuses at the bottom. What the hell happened there? Not so fast. You cad. Evening, Mr. Yellowbelly. How we doing, Squire? Ah, balls. Right, I've only got one bag of money to try and protect. This is called Bandits, I think it is. Be very, very, very careful. Ow, arse. I'm assuming that's game over, is it? Is that game over? Oh, what's going on there? It appears to have just crashed the emulator. Right, it doesn't just end the game, it actually kills your computer. Right, the next one is called Biology, which I think this looks like... Shall we give Biology a go? This is where I completely embarrass myself. File not found. Right, okay, I've managed to save my skin. Right, next one is Black Box. This looks interesting. Right, that'll be a minute. I need to move that a wee bit, like so. Right. Right, Black Box. How many atoms? What? How many players? Name of player. Whoops. Right, for some strange reason the A button in an emulator doesn't work, so I'm going to have to call myself Mamemeister. I'll just call myself Meme. There we are. Oh, this looks fun. It says nobody ever. I've got no idea what I'm doing here. Right, I don't know how to move or anything. Ah, wait a minute, right, it uses the cursor keys. Right, is it? Right, what are we doing here? Guessing. Oh, is this... Don't tell me this is this like Mastermind? Remember that old game Mastermind where you had to try and guess the pattern? I'm thinking it could be. Right, sorry Steve, I think we're going to have to move on swiftly. Yeah, that's not the ideal game for a live stream. The A button and the MU might be the Beebs control key was right next to. Ah, okay. BBC Micro Mini, you never know. I don't think it's big enough to really merit a mini. You never know. Right, we'll move on. Next one is Bouncer. Yeah, see what I mean? It's the Acornsoft is kind of too far to the right, or maybe it just needs to be centralised. Hang on, I'm just going to mess about one more time. Video display type, hardware scan lines. Don't know. Resizable window. Listen, I'll just leave it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Right, is this going to let us use? Right, unfortunately not. This one's going to be a key only game. Control up. I don't even know what control's going to be. I don't even know what buttons control on an emulator. Right, this could be fun. I think the only way to do it is to actually start the game. Right, so that's... Right, we've got... Right, I've got S is up. Now what we need to do is find out where... Of course I could actually use the joy to key thing, which would allow me to use the joystick. Right, come on, how do we move left and right? Right, we could be here a while, I think, guys. Right, I think we might... Oh, hang on a second, I've managed to move left, which is good. Right, hang on, I'll try and start again. So is this going to be... Oh. Ah, right, hang on. Right, we're in business, but me using keys is never going to be the road to success. Up. Ah, balls. I'm trying to figure out, oh man, what's going on here? Right, this is, I'm getting utterly confused here. Have it. Not a bad little version, I must admit, of Qbert. I've actually played Qbert at where are we going? Ah, bollocks. I played Qbert at Arcade Club, and I've got to say it's a difficult game, but it's balls. It's a lot easier playing with the proper arse. I told you I'm pish with keys. Right, anyway. Let's see if we can find the A key. Right, doesn't matter. Right, that's what's that called? That's called Bouncer. Right, next up is Boxer. Please make it joystick. For joysticks, use fire button, right. What the hell? Right. I appear to be controlling the boxer on the left. And you can shimmy up and down. Alright, you jump pressing up. So what am I trying to do here? Right, okay, am I trying to defeat the other boxer? And I've got no idea what that girl down the bottom is doing. It looks like some bird sitting on a bar stool or something, right? How would I come back to life? Right, okay, here we go. What? Right, come on, how do we resurrect ourselves? Right, here we go. Oh, quick move. Ah, wait a minute. I think this is kind. I was just going to say that, Adam. I think this is kind of like Popeye, except rather than the hearts being flung from the bottom, they're being flung from the top. Or sorry, they're coming from bottom up the way. Whoops a daisy. Obviously, to try and circumnavigate any copyright, they thought if they call it if they pretend it's a boxing game, then nobody's going to notice. The fact that the guy you're trying to avoid looks exactly the same as you, I don't know how to actually get him to stand up. Ah, bugger off. Like, I want to have another go at this. Alright, okay, we're not dead yet. Right, come down. Oh no, you need to actually... Right. Can you do anything? Ah, wait a minute, you can... Looks like you can kind of punch. So we'll give that a go. Why did I thought I've got to try and catch the balloons, have I not? go down and get that thing. I know we can get some points. There we go. So have you got to punch the balloons possibly? Quick! Oh, arse. Ah, right, you've got to. Right, I'm going to go for one more go, because that's actually quite good fun. Right, I'll need to call myself Meme. I like the fact you actually get the wee seconds out bell. Right, so we need to... Can you punch the balloon? Right. Ah, right, we've got to pick it up when it stops. There we go. Whoops! Whoa, move! Quick! Ow, arse! Ah, I'm dead. You can't lie down or anything. Yeah. Right, you know what? I think we need to move on. Time is of the essence. Yeah, that is... What is that called? That is called Boxer. Right, the next one is called Breakout. I wonder what that can be. Move the bat left with the Z key and right with the X key. Select the game. Standard game. What do you think, chaps? Shall we go for a progressive walls? Double back progressive walls. We'll go for option number 4, I think. Bloody hell, it gets a bit quick, does it not? I was a bit lucky, I think. If anything, it's actually harder having that. Listen to that sound. Awesome. Right, that is Breakout. Yeah, it's Breakout. As far as Breakout clones go, that's quite a good version of Breakout. Right, business games. Oh, bloody hell. Right, we'll play this one for about 30 seconds. Econ, Electron, Heaven, F-Disc, business games, right, return to show. Stokemark or Telemark? And it's all your fault, Steve. Nah, no, there are some good Econsoft games. This is a game about trading in shares to make a profit. You also receive dividends based on the original price at which blah blah blah. We don't need to read any of that bollocks. Right, I hope you're all reading that right. You know what? I think we'll play it for 30 seconds. Name the players, please. Meme. Ooh, right. Which shares will you trade? Oh, Christ. Should we move on? Evening, Jason. How many do you wish to buy? Oh, God. Right, I think we should move on swiftly. Yeah, I can't be arsed with that. Yeah, we'll move on. That was the kind of game you got to play at school. Right, next up is Carnival. Now there was some. Let me just close this for a second. There was a guy, and I can't remember the name of him, who actually put out some really good BBC games. Some fantastic arcade conversions. The only problem is, we're only looking at Acornsoft games, so we're not going to get to see these ones. But right, okay, Carnival, ZX, and Returns. I can play games that only have 3 keys. Right, space to start. Oh, that movement's make me feel a bit queasy. Have it. Yeah, there is a bit. It's not your eyes. But if anything, it actually looks. It looks less juddery on the emulator, or sorry, on the actual software which streams the game than it does in the actual emulator. How you doing, Marky? I wouldn't go as far as to say BBC loving. There's not been much to get enthused about so far, but hopefully that will change. Yeah, the bullet is super smooth, which is a bit strange considering the rest of it's not. Ah! Don't worry, as soon as we kill this thing, we'll move on. Oh, I forgot to shoot that thing there. What the hell is that? Right, anyway, enough of that. I mean, that's not a bad version of Carnival. It's a bit, it is a wee bit kind of jerky. Ah, right, okay, here we go. They obviously saw their error of their means and brought out a sequel. This is called Carousel. I'm getting the feeling it's going to be... Ah, this one actually uses a joystick. Right, that looks to me like exactly the same game. Yeah. Wonder why they brought it out though, obviously. Yeah, one's got... Carnival doesn't support joystick, whereas Carousel does. Okay, right, next one is called Castle of Riddles, which looks like a text adventure, so we're not going to play that one. Right, this one looks quite... for intelligent people. Oh, file not found. This is called Chemical Structures. This program will draw the structure of various two-element... I can't even see what that says. Right, anyway, fortunately it doesn't work. Right, next one is chess. I remember back in the old days when, you know, when we first got computers, that was one of the few games that we got to play. It was one of the most popular games, but you never really hear of chess games being a thing now. Right, we'll just go for auto, I think. Hey, how do we start? Press return for a new game. A for auto. Is that going to do something? Right, you know what? I think we'll skip chess. Now you can see why the Spectrum of Commodore 64 outsold the BBC. Right, next one is another text adventure called Countdown to Doom. Then the next one, this is more like it. Right, is this going to use... Yay! This uses a joystick. Now this game looks like Amadar. Right, this is more fun. This game is also known as like Paint Roller and that kind of stuff. It was one of the very, very early computer games. Kind of a bit like Pac-Man. Very, very simple game, but actually quite addictive. Ah, bollocks. That was the joystick, honest. Ow, arse. Come on. Arse. Right, we'll go for one more goal, I think. Yeah, the sad, well, not the sad thing is, the unfortunate thing for myself is I think a lot of the BBC games were keys only, and being a C64 man, I just cannot handle key games at all. Right, I appear to have run out of my jump things. I think this would be easier on an actual joystick. Ah, bugger. Right, enough of that bollocks. I think that is, it can only get better. That is crazy crazy cheat. I can't even say it, crazy tracer. Yeah, I think there is, Adam. Is it, I can't remember what it's called, Planetoids I think it is. Oh, bloody hell, Cube Master. It looks like an emulator for a Rubik's Cube, so I think we'll move swiftly on. Ah, right, here we go. This is actually called Defender by Acornsoft. Let's give this a go. Hopefully it will... In fact, nah, we can't play it with the joystick. It's got to be keys. Right, let me just have a couple of minutes to reacquaint myself with the keys. How do we move up? Right, that's... how do we move up? Right, Z moves down. Right, I can't seem to... AZ... No, A doesn't do anything. Well, it certainly doesn't do it on an emulator. Ah, you know what it is? It's because the A button, for some strange reason, doesn't seem to work in this emulator. Right, I think that would be the right keys, Marky, if it was a proper BBC, but because we're using shift is thrust. Yeah, because for some reason I can't get the A button to work in this emulator. How do we actually start a new game? It doesn't want to do anything now. Right, I don't know what's going on there. Let's, as much as you shouldn't. Yeah, you need to remap the keys, which is a pain in the arse. Right, what we're going to do is we'll come out of that and we'll try it again. Oh, wait a minute, here's one that says Defender Modified. We'll give this one a go, I don't know what the difference is. Ah, nice. They've even... Very good, I like that. Right, let's see if it works with the joystick, though it shouldn't really because... Right, okay, it's not going to work with the joystick. Space to start. Right, that's unfortunate because we can't... It will not let us use... Tell you what, let me do a quick Google and see. In fact, could somebody else Google and see if you can find out what the A button is? And it's the emulator, it's called BeebM. See if you can find out. Because I cannot. I can't find out where the A button is at all. It actually looks like a really nice version as well, which is a pity, the fact that we can't actually play it. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to, hang on, control end, that frees up the cursor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the computer, and then what we'll do is we'll just run our fingers along the keyboard. So that's me pressing A, S, D, see D doesn't work either. So it's going to kind of limit playing some, it's going to make it difficult playing keyboard only games. Space. Emulator. Is that a different emulator? Right, I don't know where the A button is in this, which is unfortunate. Right, I think we're going to have to move on. That's a pity. Right, okay. Are you being funny, Michael? Is emulator a different emulator? Right, let's move on. Right, this one's called Dodgems, which again looks a bit like... Is that the same game? And is it going to use joystick? Alright, oh yeah, yeah. In other words, emulate the E key. Emulate the A key, I should say. Right, I don't think... Well, that's strange. You've loaded it. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I'm using? It's called B-M. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... No, it's B-M I'm using. What version are you using there, Adam? Ah, right. So you can... If you go into options, right, let me try that. Settings. Model. Keyboard. Right, what I've done is I've taken, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset that. Ah, right, what I've done is, yeah, it was set to keyboard and it was set to map caps control to AS. Right, it looks like we're... Right, G still doesn't work. Right, what we'll do is we'll give it another go. Right, so AS, D, F, G doesn't work, H, I, or J, K. Right, most of them seem to work, but G doesn't, so this could be interesting. Oh, I don't want to load that game, we want to go back to Defender, don't we? Yeah, what setup have you got, Adam? Because I'm running, what version is this? Hang on a second. I'm running 4.12. Alright, you're running one slightly newer. I wouldn't think that'd make any difference. So the settings, redefine keys. So if I click on G, hard reset. Ah, right, okay, I've redefined G as G. Right, I'm using B, model B, and it's got W2, what's that? Model B, and then W/8271. I don't know what the difference is. Right, anyway, I seem to have managed to get the G working, so what we'll do is we'll jump back in and see if we can get this working. I like that though, that's nice. Right, space, so up, down. Right, how do you fire? Right, changing direction, so what we want to try and do is find out where thrust is. Right, enter fires. Ah, right, okay, right, this, right, we're in business. Ah, bollocks, he's going to die. Ow, arse. I mean, it's a wee bit jerky, but it's pretty damned authentic to the arcade, which is really nice. Right, let's go in again, I think. Yeah, I can now put my proper name in. There we go. Oh, that was close. Harsh. I'm gonna die. Oh, arse. Right, I'm going to go for one more game because that's actually really, really nice. He's stealing baby jokers, yeah, I know what you mean. Oops, didn't mean to shoot the wee joker. I don't know what hyperspace is, and I don't know what smart bomb is either. Oh, damn it. Bloody hell. Right, that's really, really nice. That is really nice indeedy. Right, next up, right, dodgeums. Hopefully with the newfound keys, we can now play this. Right, so what do we want? I don't think I actually told you what keys it was it? Come on. Start. How do we start? Right, I've got no idea what the keys are on this. Right, I think we're going to have to move on because it doesn't actually tell you. Yeah, I'll give the cursor keys a go, I think, yeah. That would be too simple, I would imagine. Right, space, return. Nah, unfortunately not. Right, okay Adam, I think we're going to have to move on. Right, drafts. I think we can skip drafts. Oh, bloody hell, what is this? Right, we'll load it for about 5 seconds. This looks interesting. It's funny, it's that the BBC, although I never had one, I think that the style of graphics... How you doing, Chris? You alright, man? The style of graphics on the BBC, the sort of the real bright colours, it just invokes an enormous sense of nostalgia. It's a weird one. Right, wait a minute. Drogna, use keys. Oh, it's lost me already. Or use a pair of joysticks. What do you mean a pair of joysticks? I've only got the one. Press any key. Right, I think we'll just let this game load and then we'll swiftly turn it off. Right, it's for 2 players. Right, I have got absolutely no idea what the bloody hell we're supposed to do here. Right, we'll need to move on, I think. Right, Steve has just messaged me there. Drogna is based on a game show in the 80s. It was quite batshit crazy. Yeah, it does look a bit like this. Right, let's move on. We're up to E for elite. How are we doing? Right, I think we're going to probably end this at 8:30. I was wanting to do 7 till 8, but I think given the amount of pissing about that I've had to do. Right, load new commander. No, space or fire. Let's hope it works with the joystick. Right, was it F keys that it used? Does anybody know? Was it F keys? Right, here we go. Quantity of food. Let's buy 16 tons. How did you come out? Was it escape? Oh, I think you just keep pressing escape or pressing return, wasn't it? Right, and then F5 was the local map. I'm trying to do this from memory actually. And then you press, is it fire? Evening, Colin. No, the joystick's actually working fine here, Adam. Right, Diesel, how do we get out of this? And then what was launch? F7 is market prices. F8, F1. No, I don't want to buy anything. We just want to go out and shoot some police, I think. F2, sell cargo. No, we don't. No. F3, equip ship. I've not got any money to equip the ship. F4, galactic chart. F5 is the local one. F6, F7, F8, F9. Oh, F10. There we go. Right, so how do we increase speed? This is going to be interesting. Using... does anybody know how to increase his speed? Spacebar. Ah, right, there we go. Right, so what we need to do is press H for hyperspace, eh? Yeah, it's all coming back to me. I don't like the fact it's got to load though. Right, so we get that in view. It's actually really nicely, it's really fast. And then you have to put your speed up to full, I think, and then you do J for jump. There we are. Look how smooth that is though, that's really impressive. And I like how this version, I think this is the only version that does that. It actually, it's clever enough to know that when that circle bit is behind the planet, you don't see it. So that's quite clever. Right, so what we're looking for is the S to appear, I think, which is the space station. And what I'll do is I'll give it one go at docking. That'll be fun. I'm just thinking this video might have to be in 2 parts. I mean, we're only down to E. Now there's plenty of channels. There's plenty of channels where you can watch people playing the brand new Elite, or else if you want to watch somebody playing the old Elite, then you need to come here. Right, we should be getting the spaceship coming up soon. Yeah, because I'm going. If you've never played Elite, Jason, you really need to do yourself a favour and go back and load it. And you need to, I would probably say, play this version because this is really impressive. The frame rate is just a lot smoother. I mean, I played the C64 one, which playing now. Oh, wait a minute, is that this? Ah, there's a ship. Let's try and kill it. Hey! I've probably just pissed him off, so he's going to come around and start shooting me, I would imagine. Ah, right, there we go. Right, we can now see the wee S has appeared, so am I right in thinking we need to line up using a little... Is that the space? He's trying to shoot me. Maximum velocity. I can just imagine putting a game like this in front of a 20-year-old. They would not have a clue. I mean, this is hardcore gaming at its very, very best, or very worst, whatever way you want to look at it. So what you need to do is getting close enough. I remember rightly, the bit that you need to fly into is basically pointing to the planet. So what you need to kind of do is fly towards the planet. What is that noise? Is there something trying to shoot me? Yeah, look how smooth that is. That is really, really impressive. Right, now how do I slow up? Right, I don't know how to slow up, which is going to make things very interesting. Space increases the speed. Right, I don't know how to slow up. So I'm definitely going to crash. Right, you know what? Let's just try and shoot something and then we'll move on. Evening, Chris. Yep, we're... slash must be slow. Nah, the slash button does nothing. Right, something's shooting me. Is that the space station? I think it is. What we're going to do is if you fly close enough and start shooting it, you'll then get the police coming out. And then it'll be instant death. Evening, Dave. There we go. That's the police coming out. I'm going to die very, very soon. Yeah, it does look old and clunky, but you know what? It was so far ahead of its time. I'm going to be Dave. Dave, I'm going to be I'm going to be dead very, very soon. Right, you can see there. Right, oh, nah, see, I really need to be able to slow up. What you need to do is you need to fly in there and dock, but you've got to come in nice and straight, and the fact that I'm going way too fast means I'm going to die. Boom! Game over. Excellent! That is a mighty elite, but if you've never played it, then you really need to play it. Elite Unofficial? I wonder what that is. Right, there's a game called Face Maker which looks pants. Right, next up is Firebug. Right, it uses a joystick fortunately. Ah, wait a minute. Right, basically that little guy is a pyrotechnic or whatever it is. He likes to set fire to things. Ah, balls. Evening, Giuseppe. And it looks like you've got to run about and basically piss in the fire and put it out. Arse. Rodal. It does look a bit like... You're right, I didn't notice that. He's actually riding Emu. What was that twat? He was a comedian or so he thought. Was it Bernie Clifton? Yeah. Alright, I don't think it's meant to be Emu, but it actually looks like... It does look like Emu. Fantastic. Right, I've got no idea what I'm doing here, right? Oh, bugger off. Right, I'm assuming you've got to try and put the fire out. Come on, there we go. Oh, damn it. I'm going to burn myself when I got this ladder. Yep, just like I thought. Right, well, that's... I don't know what I've got there. No idea what that is. I thought that was a fire extinguisher. Obviously not. Right, anyway, let's move on. That is... What was that called? That was called Firebug. Right, next one is called Flash. You pressed the wrong key. This one looks interesting. No. 1982, bloody hell. I think we better go for some instructions. Flash is a game of memory. Watch the screen while blocks flash in a random sequence in the four corners of the screen. You have to reproduce the sequence using the keys R, Y... God, that's right, okay, RYCB, right, got it. Don't take too long, right, so basically Simon says, right, we'll go for slow, because I'm obviously, right, YB, right, YB, piss off. I got that right. Thanks, Marky. Yeah, I mean, I normally try and do maybe a live stream, I don't know, maybe once every couple of weeks. I've been doing it a few more recently, just because they're great fun. You know, it's although it's me doing all the talking, it does feel kind of interactive, and I love that aspect of doing a live stream. I have various live streams. I'll do some where I'm like, I pick a particular company, or I might just play some arcade games, or I might just play whatever people want me to play. So nah, they're always good fun. I always enjoy doing it. Right, I wasn't even watching. Right, let's try once more. This is what you call compulsive viewing, eh? Right, enough of that. That is shite. Deary me. Right, next one. I think this is going to be one we're going to have to skip, and this is Flight Simulation. Yeah, I think this is going to be key only. Here, start recommended. Right, okay, so we're just going to start. Do you require flight briefing? No. Blimey, is that right? Oh, I like the sound. Yeah, absolutely, Marky. I'm always open for anybody. You know, it was Yoldy Steve that asked me to play the Acornsoft ones, so you can blame him. But no, you know, anything at all, any games, any companies you want to see me play, just give me a shout. Right, I think we're going to have to skip this one. But we can actually list it. There we go, it's written in BASIC. Right, that was Flight Simulation, or yeah, Flight Simulation. Right, the next one is called Freefall. Oh god, it looks like it's going to be a Key from Heaven game as well. Key, not from Heaven, Key from Hell, I think. Oh, hang on. Fire button. Well, hey. What the hell? Right, wait a minute, what am I actually controlling? Evening, AD Sneaker Freak. Right, wait a minute, I'm trying to figure out, right, am I controlling this little spaceman? Left and right doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot. Ah, wait a minute, right. I've got no idea what I'm trying to do here. Right, okay, I think we better move on. I've no idea what the point of that game is. Right, next one is Gambit. Is this a card game or is it an arcade game? I'm not quite sure. Good night, Yellow. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Right, it's looking like another basic game, I think. You know what? I can't be arsed. Right. We can't have any game taking too long to actually get into it. Right, the next one is called Gateway to Karos, which is another text adventure, so I think we're going to move on. Ugh, God, right, okay, we better load this one, I suppose. I think this is this Solitaire, I think it is. Right, so A7, A7. What do you mean A? What's going on? Right, so my white, so what I want to do is do... What's going on? Right, I think this is playing some sort of demo, right? But you know what? It's solitaire, so I think we can skip that one and move on to something more exciting. Oh god, right, we better load this one. This is called Gomoku. And it looks about as exciting as anything, I've no idea. Yeah, why not? Can you imagine if that was a screenshot in the box? Bloody hell. Right, it certainly doesn't use... It doesn't use the joystick. Oh, did I move up there? Right. Right, I've got up and down, left and right. Enter. I have got... I think it is, Chris. It looks like a bloody cassette 50. But it's not got the same passion, Adam, admit it, mate. Right, anyway, that is shit. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it is some kind of a fellow game. Ah, now we're talking. This looks a bit more interesting. This is Hell Force. Oh, nice. Programmed by Bob's brother. You've got to be of a certain age to get that joke. Right, AZ and return to fire. Bloody hell. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Although it's very, very simplistic, when you think about it, it's kind of like Space Invaders turned on its side. It actually looks like a kind of arcade game, which is quite nice. It is, Chris, actually, it's quite nice. It reminds me of, what was that game by Imagine Software? It was the only good game that they brought out. Arcadia, that's exactly what I was thinking. I just know after this stream ends, you guys are going to fire up your BBC and start playing this game. Ah, damn it. How you doing, Dave? You alright, son? Nice. Right, that's actually quite a funky little game. That is Hellfire. And the next one, I don't know what this could possibly be a clone of. It's called Hopper. Does it have, right, we do use joysticks. This was back in the day when you could basically copy any game and you didn't have to bother paying any sort of license fee. There is a bit of delay in the joystick, I noticed. Come on. What is that tune? I know that tune, but I can't think of what it is. Bit of green sleeves. That was the thing about all the balls. all the early computer games, they used all the music which was basically out of copyright. What? What happened there? Right, another shot. I've got no idea what happened there. That looked like a perfectly good... Ah, balls. Oh, was that what it was? Bloody hell, that was a bit cruel. Right, one more go. Dearie me. Ow, arse. I've just started a key only game, I think. Right, okay, we'll give it a go with keys. Left, right. I don't know what up is. That tune is Finger of Fudge. Oops, right, there we go. I think I've got the keys now. Ah, bloody hell. Right, we'll try once more, but we'll use the keys again. Ah, bloody hell, I am awful. Right, I'm going for one more go, so I need to get 2 frogs in, guys, I think, before I move on. Right, why is that? Why is it up? The up button seems to have stopped working. Ah, right, it's because I lifted my finger, you twat. Right, let's go for a nice easy one. Ah, damn it. I'm going to run out of time. Bloody hell, that is quite a cruel time limit. Right, that's enough of that. That's actually quite good. Pity I couldn't play it for toffee. Right, how are we doing? Right, I'm probably not going to get through every single game. I think what we'll do is we'll just jump to some choice games. Magic Mushrooms, that sounds interesting. Master Brain Maze. Ugh, no, I'll not bother with that. Right, here's one here. This is called Meteors. And no points for guessing what this is going to be. Right, so, oh, bloody hell, caps lock control. I've no idea what that's going to be. Or does it use joystick? No, it doesn't. Shift, return, fire. Ah, wait a minute. Caps lock does actually. Right, okay, that's a wee bit weird because it's like up and down is actually sort of left and right. Yeah, it's a bit awkward because left and right is actually up and down, so it's not really that instinctive. Not a bad little... Cheers, Jason. Thanks for joining me, buddy. Damn it. Not a bad little game. That's, I was going to say hemorrhoids. That is called Meteors. Missile base, right, we know what this one's going to be. We'll give this one a quick go. I think what we'll do is, we're kind of at the letter M, so I think we'll probably do this in a two-parter, because I don't want to... right, okay, hang on a second, right, this is... If you've ever actually used an original BBC joystick, it's got this really weird little analog joystick. Now this is kind of using my Xbox 360 analog stick, and it's a wee bit weird. Yeah, trying to get kind of precise movement isn't what you really want in a game like this. I don't know why I thought the mouse would work. I don't even believe that I tried that. Right, that's a bit unplayable actually, unfortunately. Then what we'll do is we'll play 3 more I think. Meteor Mission. What we'll do is we've got another 4 games for M. I think that's what we'll do. And then we can do the rest another time. Ah, right, so it kinda... Right, so I'm assuming we're trying to... Right, fire button basically slows up your descent, and then it's left and right. Bloody hell. Oh, come on. Oh, you're meant to pick up people. Hey. Alright, now we've got to try and get out. Alright, so you can basically shoot stuff now, which is nice. Ah, bollocks. Right, you want... Right, I'll give that one more go. Ah, arse. It kind of reminds me of Horace Goes Skiing, you're trying to cross over the road. Oh, come on, that's cheating. Ah, no way. One more go, and then we'll move on to the 3rd last game, I think it is. Bloody hell, that's tough. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That is difficult. Yes, that is... What is that called? Roll of Honour. You're having a laugh. That is Meteor Mission. Right, we've already played Meteors. Yeah, we've already played Meteors. That was the Missile one. Right, we've played Missile Base. Right, Mission is exactly the same game that we just played. And the last one I think we'll play tonight is called Monsters, and it looks awfully like Space Panic. Ah, bollocks again. It's not... It doesn't allow... dig... Ah, right, so that's how you have to play. You've got to... right, dig... Right, I'm never in a million years going to be able to play this because it's keys. I've just realised that in this game you're supposed to dig a hole. Oh, come on. You're supposed to dig a hole and then fill it in. Whoops. Oh, you twat. I love the fact that this just looks like a real early computer game. Right, the fact that I can't play this isn't helping. You are indeed, Chris. You're spared China Miner because this is an Acornsoft special. Right, come on. Come on, fall into my pit. Hey! Calm down, you son of a bitch. Haha! Come on! Ow! Ah, bugger. Right, one more game I think, and then we'll call it a night. M-A-M. It is quite a tricky game because it's quite a few keys. I mean, I'm completely inept. Oh, it doesn't help when I'm pressing the wrong button. What happens if I fall down? Hey, here we go. Come on. Ah, shit, I need to start running, I think, because he's gonna... Whoa! You arse. Ah, he's gonna kill me. Hey! Oh, come on, dig! What's that? Ah, right, you can line up holes and drop buys. Ah, right, okay, that's way beyond me. But I never actually realised in Space Panic you had to actually fill them in. I never understood why they didn't die. I thought it was kind of like Load Runner. Bloody hell. Cover both bases. Oh, damn it. Run! It doesn't help the fact I've got to look down and look at the keys. Right, listen guys, that is good fun. Sorry I didn't get through them all. I think there was probably spent way too much time playing some of the real god-awful games. But thanks to Steve for the idea. I will do a part 2 when we play some of the more better games, the better games on the BBC. So, and listen, thanks to everybody that's joined me tonight. I always enjoy doing these live streams. And until next time, guys, take it easy and thanks for watching.